Hey, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about...
Power!
It's not power.
It is. It's Power Book 3, Raising Kanan.
Raising Kanan. Okay? Guess who's back? It's us. We back. So the status report, we keeping all of the categories the same. If you've been with us before, y'all know what it is, and y'all know we the originals of this, all right?
And why y'all ain't been checking on us?
Yes, they have. There's been a couple of them. Y'all been hitting me in my inbox. What's up to y'all? But anyway, status report. This episode 2 for season 1 of Raising Kanan, I thought it was pretty good. Turn up.
I'm still going to give it a pump it up.
Yeah,
I
thought it was good. It wasn't as good as the first one, in my opinion, but it was good.
I respect. The first one needed to really be good.
Yeah, because the first one, it was the nostalgia of everything.
Yeah.
It was on point in that retrospect. The second one, I think, still, I personally think I did expect a little bit more with the second episode, but I understand why.
I feel like they have to get the ball rolling really quickly, and I feel like the way the second episode went, I feel like we're gonna have a jam-packed season.
Okay, I mean, it was good though. I'm not saying it was bad. It just was kind of like, okay, that was decent. That was good. It's a good follow-up. We had a big climax at the end.
Yeah.
But it was just okay. This is cool. Whatever. But turn-up-worthy character, I'm giving it to Davina. Is her name Davina?
Yeah,
I hope
Davina.
that's the right thing.
It's Davina.
Why? Because she was whooping ass in school. But listen, in New York City schools, if you're a New Yorker, you remember them fights in New York. Hey, yo, when she was giving them gut checks, them underneath gut checks, I was like, get it in, Davina. Nah, but she was turn-up-worthy character for that. The other turn-up-worthy character is not actually a person, but Rock's outfit.
Yes.
She
gave us a couple of leather numbers.
Stepping. That brown leather, that full dress suit. Our mother used to dress like that. You know what I'm saying?
She had on them lemon pepper steppers.
Listen, she was stepping. She looks fly. Especially, first of all, what really did it for me was the, and mommy, our mother was very lean like that, child. And when the shoulder pad situation they was doing in the early 90s and late 80s, it was crazy. But when Rock came out with them boots up above them above the knee boots, looking nice and sleek with the crop bubble, I was like, what's going on? Yo,
I forgot about those.
She was looking fabulous. I was really effing with it, like for real. The other turn-up-worthy character Brittany said was Juke's relaxer.
Hell yeah, and that cut. I was like, that's real official to the time.
You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't go to the Dominicans for that. She did go to a black salon for that. That's clear. She did get a wrap. Yes. You know what I'm saying? She got a wash and set. They wrapped her, but afterwards they flat ironed her. That's what happened. She looked great. You know what I'm saying? Like I F with Juke. But as far as turn-up-worthy characters, other than that, nobody's really turned up right now. Nobody's really, they're not really, So I think I'm praying by next episode we gonna have some good action going on, like much like we did in them 6 seasons of Power. I'm not speaking on that Ghost season. I'm sorry, y'all. I know some of y'all was rocking with it. I have no desire. But anyway, MVP, most valuable character is Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou.
Now I know some of y'all probably feeling like, why would you say Uncle Lou? He straight up killed the kid. He's a child killer.
You saw his face. He was like.
Yeah, he's disgusted with himself, as he should be. But the reason why Uncle Lou is turned most valuable character because he's the most valuable to the operation.
Yeah,
Rock gave the order, and he handled that. I mean, and if we could keep it a buck, he had to handle that. So he's MVP, and he did it effectively and efficiently. He slipped a little bit though because he was spotted with homie. Yeah. We gonna mention that in a minute. He's MVP for that. What I like about him, and not only that, like he falls back, no problem. And I guess
when you next in line, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he's the younger one.
Okay,
and the other brother's older than her.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But it's they got a nice little system going with Lou. He is on point. When they walked into that store, you feel me? And he looking, they both looking at the same thing. He's speaking first. But when dude was acting like he not about to pay Rock the respect she deserves, he was like, what you talking to me for? She in charge. And that dude was like,
But he kept trying to...
Yeah. trash, you know what I'm saying? But he's always very, he just in line with him and Rock move at the same time. And when Rock gave him the like chill when he was talking to the little Puerto Rican boy about his sister, he was getting tight. He was really feeling away.
Because he don't want his sister,
Clearly, but why are you trying to force this young boy?
Because he said, that's my girl already.
He did say that. Y'all know how it is.
Like, what
them street dudes to do that. They claim you. They claim you quick. You feel me? Like, they be like, all right, you and they don't even say you my girl. It's just you my girl. Or it depends. They just be like, we married. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know. They just be like, we married, and we always loved each other. Matter of fact, all the niggas you was with before, you was cheating on me. What? Well, we wasn't together. Nah, but he really feeling some type of way, like, he said, what he say? I ain't ask about her gut situation, whatever.
Yeah, because he's talking about
then give me the number. But it's like, why you not respecting little homie situation?
Because, first of all, that dude don't deserve no respect, because even though he my type of person, he ain't shit.
He's hilarious.
He really ain't shit.
He's really funny. I like him. I think he's a funny character. I think he's an excellent addition to the show, because it shows the levels with Kanan's friends.
Yeah.
What's really dope about this show is we're seeing Kanan as a kid. I love seeing Kanan as a kid. I think it's dope. I mean, even though it's like he's a kid living in a lifestyle that's very adult, but we're seeing the childlike stuff and seeing with him and his friends, the different levels of his friends.
He sure enough had a childlike faith.
With what?
In that, oops.
What?
Had a childlike faith to thinking that he was really going to work and about to learn something.
How embarrassing for him. How embarrassing for him.
Childlike faith. Just thinking you.
How embarrassing for him, y'all. But what y'all thought of Uncle Lou? Y'all let us know about that. Because even though it's messed up what he did, he is MVP for that. Most valuable, well, MVC, technically. Most valuable character. But he had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And he followed orders even though he don't like it. And not only that, he moved when she moved. Just like that. You feel me? Bossed up moment was Rock giving that order. Because because you have to understand, she's looking at the situation. It's not just that when dude was like, yo, they need a body.
Yeah.
It's not just that. This was the right thing to do, because see, they not seeing that he's okay. First of all, I mean, this is in every hood, but in New York City is very different from other hoods. Just bottom line, it's a different animal, and like they say, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere, and that's facts. Yeah. Growing up in New York City is a total different animal. It doesn't matter if you're a good girl, church girl, whatever. And like for me growing up, I had a very duplicitous upbringing where you got the good people, you growing up in the church with PKs, and then I got my grandma who had me in the pool halls and number spots. You know what I'm saying? So you being pulled in these two different things. You got the drug dealers and then you got, the preachers. Yeah. So it's like, I learned from both ways, which is, I think that's a dope thing. But anyway, the thing is, like, not to say like, because, just to backtrack, not to say like, only because I said the good people. That don't mean that the preachers are always the good people. Because listen, you got some bad people in the church too. We PKs, we rep our set. Don't get it twisted. But I also rep the set of my other people, because those my people.
Rep my set.
Christ. All right? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the truth of the matter is, you got good and bad in every area. Because I know some people that's straight street, and they rock with me the long way. Harder than people I grew up with in church. Harder than family members.
Great. Are you going to tell everybody about that, though? How you used to be like... I'll
beat your ass.
Hold on, no, listen to that.
I'm tired of you.
It's time
for us. I'm about to mess up your lipstick.
To praise God and give the Lord the praise. It's time.
Oh, okay. So this is embarrassed Jasmine moment.
I thought it was hot.
It was hot. It was hot. But
I was trying to learn it like a lame.
Why are you bringing this up right now? Anyway, that's that preacher kid stuff, y'all. Anyway, back to what what the hell I was trying to say. My bottom line is that growing up in New York, you know, you get pulled in different ways and stuff. And if you know, growing up in New York, you got those people, those kids that sometimes they just want to make a name for themselves. They so thirsty for the block. Thirsty. And that's why I always used to say, if you've been with us for a while, y'all remember when I used to say this, don't be a thirsty shorty. It's the worst thing you could ever be. And that applies in all areas in life, whether it's relationships, whether it's in these streets, anything. You want a position at work, don't be a thirsty shorty. Exactly. Go for it, go after it, but don't let these niggas see that you thirsty. Because when people know you thirsty,
they know you down for anything, just like homeboys.
They gonna handle you. And my grandma always said, Jazzy, don't let nobody handle you. That's, you know, most of my keys in life and I got from her, the wisdom God gave me. But I don't play all of that. And you got people like D-Wiz, they thirsty. They want the limelight. They want people to know they did it. Yeah. You know, and those type of people, the thirsty shorties in the streets, you can't trust them. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Because the minute they get snatched up, guess what they going to do? Talk. Because they not really ready for the pressure. There's pressure that's going to come. So if they get scooped up, yeah, they was all, hype and ready for it and down for whatever. But if they ever get scooped up, you know what I'm saying?
Or they just talk too much and they just going to cause problems.
Period. Okay? Period. They just talk too much. Like, for real. And that's, I think with D-Wiz, he probably would have stayed loyal down to the T. But the thing is, you're running your mouth.
Exactly.
You're running your mouth and you're making it hot.
As if people ain't got ears.
As if the block ain't hot already. Come on now. What you doing? But D-Wiz, like, the whole situation with him, it's like, dang, you know, it's a sad thing. But when Rock gave that order, that was bossed up. Because for her to understand and know, yo, somebody got to go and it ain't going to be mine. Exactly. It ain't going to be mine. Because what's she supposed to do? What's she supposed to do? When she asked about his mother, though, how your mother doing? I was like, man, she's a boss. Go on, Rock. But ha-ha moment. So we moving over to the ha-ha moment. One of the ha-ha moments was Kanan talking about, I think I got strep. When he was trying to talk to Davina. He was, you know, a little nervous. It's cute, though. I thought it was cute. And then the other ha-ha moment was the babysitter. Yo, the fact that he was...
Yeah, he said, I ain't your teacher, nigga.
But it was so like, I felt so bad for Kanan. It was like, babysitter. It's just sad because... Kanan said, it's like that meme. What? He really
thought... Said, hold on. 3 plus 4. He carried the one. He's like, you're supposed to be farts. Oh, fart?
What?
You're supposed to be smart.
You tired? You're supposed to be smart. Yeah, I'm playing. Nah, but the other joint was D-Wiz saying she's single. I personally didn't find that a ha-ha moment.
That was hilarious.
Thought it was hilarious.
She was like, you really pressing up on her? Such and such just died.
Exactly, though. But let me tell y'all, even though I'm not, and I'm not triggered, I'm just trying to tell y'all that really be happening. Those of you who've been with us... Those of you who've been with us for a while, y'all know I'm a widow, right? R.I.P. to my homie. All right? So, I swear to you, my husband passed away at the funeral, at the memorial service.
That's ridiculous.
His weak-ass cousin was all, Sal. What? You gotta be kidding me. Trash. And then even afterwards, I think it was like a year later, these dudes came up to me. Remember them Jamaican dudes when... These maintenance people talking about something. Well, you gotta move on something soon. Sometime you got to move on. When you gonna move on? When you
gonna get out of my face?
Who are you? People like that, dudes like that. But that's why, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all.
Had to get
I was about to say, I'm sorry, y'all. It ain't right that 16-year-old boy got killed. But you know what he was gonna grow up and be acting like?
Kanan.
Saying that's why they friends. Yeah. And he's talking, that's my man's. Man, please. The other thing that was funny to me, a ha-ha moment that actually was funny from the first episode also. D-Woods, I mean, not D-Woods.
I was going to say that for the last part. I was going to be like, yo, R.I.P. to D-Woods' dad.
You stupid. D-Woods. Y'all remember D-Woods? But who remember D-Woods? If you get that right in the comments, we got something for y'all. But Jukebox stay looking like she smells something.
That bottom lip be.
She be like, but she look cute cute with it though. I really like Jukebox. I like Jukebox a lot. Best line of monologue. We moving on. So one of the funniest lines.
I'm sorry. I like that they gave her braid that she was rocking too.
Yeah, the French braid.
Yeah.
First of all, just so y'all know, she was
rocking that, in Power.
Yeah, but that's y'all need to understand that was the look for the black girls, definitely. Even the Puerto Rican girls, Latino girls, but black girls with the French braid and the hair in the front. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, well, at least in New York. I don't know about anywhere else, but New York City, that was the look, definitely. Best line, monologue, dialogue. One of the funniest ones was done by Omar Epps, the cops.
Listen.
Boys Choir of Crack.
That was hilarious. I said, pause. I said, wait, did he say the Boys Choir of Crack?
On a funny note, though, why Naomi, this is my daughter, is upstairs playing Fortnite, and I heard her say to someone, nah, he white, he crack. I fell out. She called the white boy crack.
Chill.
And I was like, I like it. Whatever.
Dang.
Anyway, the other best line of monologue, I felt this line was good when Rock was like, don't like it any more than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, this is when she gave the order.
Yeah, she's saying a lot right there. Like, no, I don't want you to have to do this. I don't like it, but you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Bottom line. The other one is also was the dude, what's his name? Scrappy. That was the best.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah.
Rock also, known as your mom, he was like, she put you in here to take your stupidness off the block. You so dumb you don't even get it. I'm not your teacher, nigga. I'm your effing babysitter. But he was so...
Because he was mad at him. Because he was like, you really moving around?
He was disgusted.
Watch TV.
No, but Scrappy was looking at him like...
You know what it is. You supposed to know what it is.
No, but he was like, I thought you were supposed to be smart.
Yeah.
You stupid.
He also checked him.
He said, you don't...
Rock told you to... You mean your
Rock,
mommy?
Your moms? He was like, you so stupid, you don't even get it. You only here to play video games.
Damn.
Embarrassing. Nah, it was really embarrassing for Kanan. But you see how Rock, she was able to swing it with him or whatever, but still, he hurt. And first of all, little boys, they ego, all of that.
Now he got to do pull-ups and stuff. Go home and play video games.
Because what you going to do, square up with your moms? You know what I'm saying? But you never know with some of these motherfuckers. Let me tell y'all something. My kids would never. I rule with an iron fist up in here. But I always be looking at them because folks is getting taller than me. And if anyone think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know my son gonna be tall. Like, he is, because my late husband was like 6'2".
I mean, he be getting on my nerves, though, because he really want to act like, he about 12 feet taller than me, and he want to act like somebody be abusing him outside and stuff.
Yeah, my daughter's already taller than me. My son is pretty much like my height. But, not that I think my kids would ever do anything, but I don't trust kids. Especially when they're in groups. And 2 people is a group.
Oh, my God. Well,
I don't trust kids.
2 or 3 are gathered together.
I don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody else, but I don't trust my kid. I be like, what you trying to do?
Bruh.
I wake up, you're standing over me. What's up? What you want? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the next one is, I'm not your ghetto charity case, Jukebox.
Yeah.
I'm not your ghetto charity case. I mean, because it was like, baby girl. She didn't say, oh, man, that costs too much.
She said,
Because she did what we would always do. We looked at it, it's ugly. Then we looked at the price and was like, it's not worth it.
Yeah. What? And I can't with that girl.
That whole situation is a little...
I don't like her calling her by her first name, like they've been dating for 12 years. Like, get out of here.
But
Who is Laverne?
We really don't like is her name.
Yeah. Who is Laverne? Call her Jukebox.
Okay. The other thing, the best line, I would give, personally, this is my number one for best line. I think the number one for best line for Britney was Boys Choir of Crack.
Oh, no, yeah, that was a good one, too.
But for me, it was fighting over a dead nigga. Can't get no dumber than that. I was like, I fell out. But I'm going to tell you something, what Jukebox don't understand. You should not be fighting over no dead man, okay? But if that's your husband, I'm gonna drag your ass.
But that girl disrespectful. They didn't even have Facebook back then. You know what I'm saying? She pulling a Facebook joint, pulling up a picture of the dude that she was messing with. Like, oh, he was your man, but he was messing with me. So I'm gonna post his picture as my cover photo.
Sidebar, I like that happened. This dude died, right? Was in a whole relationship, has a child. Why this other girl gone? She's all like, yeah, help. You know, they doing those donations and stuff, and with car washes and things of that nature.
I'm sorry,
but she's up here. She gonna put as her cover photo a picture of her with him, all booed up. Back when they used to be together, and I was like, that disrespect. Child, I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't even imagine. Send me that address, cause what you doing, girl? And I'm talking about for my husband.
Tell me how.
Now, for real, I gotta get there, and don't worry, I'ma spend the money on the gas.
Yeah,
I got you, because you got to see me. You must. But I mean, I'm not doing that for a boyfriend. But my husband, because these girls play too much. But yeah, I mean, I guess Davina had to do what she had to do.
Did.
But Jukebox was on point with that one. She said, don't get no dumber than that. Because, girlfriend, you talking about some little high school.
Yeah. Well, she said he was nice to her, though.
Yeah, for now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was nice for now. I mean, he probably would have still been nice. They would have got married later and had a baby or two.
Yeah.
You know, so it is sad what took place. But it is what it is. I mean, he in them streets, and that's the life. He knew what it was.
That's messed up.
Our moment was Jukebox getting her money up for the studio. You know what I'm saying? Selling jackets.
Studio, baby.
Trying to sell her jackets for $250.
She wasn't trying to. She did. And I can't believe that man really bought it. What?
You know, that's the New York way of life. I remember. Now, see, this was back before, I guess, because I was a kid, but this was like before Giuliani changed things up. You know what I'm saying? When in New York, yes, everybody was on the block, 125th, whatever. It was like crazy. And I remember, was it Giuliani? And then Bloomberg did it too. Remember
now he's got all these vendor steps. Come on.
It's a lot of stuff. But back then, you could just go out and sell whatever. People was doing that. People still gonna push the envelope in New York and do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Generally, you don't have too many. I mean, you got Karens in New York, but ain't too many Karens gonna be up here trying to, be like, well, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have a permit?
You're gonna get slapped probably. You know what I'm saying? Or spit on, and I don't approve of spitting on people, but
that is the normal.
That's that New York City is.
Retaliation.
It's not a good look to get spit on. But yeah, I think that's really dope how Jukebox is really trying to do her thing, and I hate the fact that she's not getting the support that she deserves.
Her father is garbage.
Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about that. How young girls, especially black girls, but I know every race of young girl in New York City, and I'm talking about in the hood of the hoods. You know what I'm saying? And whether even if you live in the North Bronx or the nice area of Queens or whatever the case may be, how, sometimes you could be getting ignored due to patriarchy, and your gift is not being highlighted and applauded. Shorty up here singing, she loves it. And knowing Jukebox now, like from us seeing Jukebox before, and we seeing the child that Jukebox was. You know what I'm saying? The innocence.
You can only imagine how the story actually
the dreams. Out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really like about Raising Kanan, how they're giving us this, where we get to see these people who are hardened adult criminals, but we're seeing before that.
Yeah. I feel sometimes though when Kanan be talking, I'm like, oh, you sound a little bit like Curtis Jackson there. I hear.
Yeah, he practiced.
Sounding like an ain't shit motherfucker.
No.
Okay.
But I really dig Jukebox. I like Jukebox a lot. Because we grew up singing and stuff. And I know you said some people was talking about what's with all the singing.
Yeah, they was like, oh, I don't like how they just broke out into song. She's a singer.
Exactly.
Her name is Jukebox.
So if your background is performing arts or in any way, you know what it is. Yeah. If you sing, first of all, and people, you got some idiots out there that'd be like, oh, well, you ain't got no record. You ain't doing such. Sing, that's a talent. Certain talents.
That's a part of your personality.
That's who you are. You will never not do it. There are people who play drums, play African drums, the djembe and the junjun, or they play piano, and they have never become famous with it, but they're going to always do it, and they're probably better than most who have been famous. Okay. That is a way of life. You don't ever stop. Our household is exactly what Jukebox did from morning to tonight. Singing is happening throughout this whole house all of the time, okay? Especially in the kitchen. I'm coming down the stairs talking about, you give good love to me, baby. You be doing all of that, okay? My son gonna turn around and go, sound good, mommy. Like, that's gonna happen, okay? Get child.
Yeah.
You
Nah, listen.
give good love to me. You give good love. That joint was hot.
And she was singing it with her double earrings.
Let me tell you, let's talk about the earrings. But what I will say is I thought that was really dope. That they and that moves us to our round of applause moment, which was Jukebox doing her singing. Because there's nothing like a young girl just being comfortable in her talent, whatever it may be.
I really like that they kept her singing for the voiceover of, you know, the smash
everything happening,
and seeing the cops. Yeah,
I thought that was a good scene. I thought that whole play
it made sense because we're in the 80s/90s.
Well, it's the 90s
right?
at this point. It's the 90s.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like we back in the day. Like either you playing the cassette tape or give us some live music.
Mm-hmm. And some people was still playing them
We're
records.
not trying to hear Trey songs right now.
Yeah, like your parents was playing them records.
Okay.
Like sidebar, why my mother and her father, my stepfather, child, when the divorce, the separation was happening, the beef was about the records.
She still talks about those records.
The vinyls.
She still talks about them.
It was a beef. Well, you're not gonna take my Whitney Houston. You're not gonna take my Michael Jackson. You're not gonna take my Luther Vandross. Child.
It's crazy because like they could have just.
And I just need y'all to know.
Downloaded those songs.
Girl.
I know.
But they were fly. They was, that fly 90s company. Like, mommy dressed flyer than rock, if I can be quite honest with you. My mom's was fly. Fur coats down to the down. Child, she was bad. But Jukebox singing, I thought was really awesome. I thought it was dope that they had my girl Whitney Houston, queen of vocalists, as the song of choice. And I thought it was really cute. Jukebox, she's a kid.
Yeah.
So we're not expecting her to do everything that, my girl Whitney does. But I thought it was dope. I liked it. And it showed the truth of, especially when no one's at home.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Everyone's out the house. Now it's time for me to practice. And especially in the bathroom. Yeah. I remember being so embarrassed when our neighbor Patty, I came in, she was like, Jasmine, you sound real good. And I was like,
you forgetting that we share walls.
I'm 16 years old. And I was like, thank you. Thank you. Because I was so shy, and I was so shy and bashful, it was ridiculous. But I think that's dope. Yeah. A good look, we don't have a good look that took place. But you know what wasn't a good look? D-Wiz's faces when he was getting that poutine.
Twat had him looking like homeboy. Twat had him looking crazy. Had him looking broken, disgusted, looking like dudes that be like, "Why you block me?"
The crying.
Just like him.
He's like,
what is up with
you,
bro?
It was. I mean, but it was a lot. It was a lot. I was like,
I felt like he should have ran. He should have screamed "stranger danger" because he didn't even want to go in there. He was like, "What's that? What's happening?"
It's really not a good look when they be doing that. He on his little. They was on their little Boosie.
And I love Boosie. Boo. You know what I'm saying? Jump out the trash.
The Georgia came out of you.
Hit him up. Let's get it right there because that's my nigga. And all I need is 10 minutes, and you gonna feel that itch from beginning to the ending. But he's wrong for he's wrong for setting up his son with a stripper chick
to have sex. What was he, 12? You don't do that. But listen.
I guess they said we're gonna help D-Wiz out. Before we're
gonna talk about that later. Clutch My Pearls was killing the little homie D-Wiz. I was like, even though I could feel
it. And he lives in us.
Get out of here. He's a Wiz. He's a wizard. Okay, but anyway, D-Wiz had to go. Is his name really D-Wiz? He should have been like, it was a rap for him. But his name is D-Wiz. Why am I hearing something else? We up here doing all this singing of this, and his name might not even be D-Wiz.
It is.
All right, y'all. If it's D-Wiz, let me know. Get out of here.
He's the Wiz.
Nah, but it was really messed up. I clutched my pearls because even though it was kind of clear that something was going to happen.
Yeah.
I thought when I saw him in the club, I was like, what's he doing there for?
I mean, and also the lie. He was like, well, where's Kanan? Oh, Kanan on his way. And Kanan waiting for him to come over to watch New Jack City at the house.
Yeah, it was a little like, oh, man. You know, I mean, but at the same time, like we said earlier, we understand why. Mm-hmm. We understand why it was necessary. And I think anybody who, you ain't got to be in the streets to know why.
Yeah. If
you got a family member who's in the streets and you close to somebody, or if you had a man, you know, who was in that, you know what it is. Like, yo, he got to go. And especially if it's an either or situation, he got to go. It is what it is. He was the one trigger happy and thirsty shorty wanting to make a name for himself. And if we could keep it a buck, he's the one that told Kanan, oh, they got people on here, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. He just wanted to start some ish in the first place.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? None of that would have happened if he wasn't up here trying to start some ish so he can be out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Wild moment was Davita's situation, yo. Her mom's, yo, what the hell's going on with that? Another wild moment was just Omar Epps.
She was like crackish a little bit. I ain't like that.
It was whack. Another wild moment was Omar Epps, like, because I'm like, oh, so you not really a good cop.
Well, no.
But are there any NYPD?
I was about to say NYPD? He's a cop.
My late husband was a cop, y'all.
12.
Yeah. Again, like I said, the duplicitous thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I had my boys on the block, and then I got the cop, you know.
Omar Epps out here, because he always a cop, because he just got that type of face, you know? Just that face, you know. You just want to, walking around, pulling over 5-year-old kids, talking about what's 10 plus 2.
Yeah, and let me tell you something.
12.
Ain't nothing worse than a black cop being like that. Ain't nothing worse than that. When you find a black cop like that, because in New York, for some reason, my experience with a lot of...
It really depends, because some of them Puerto Rican cops in New York...
I was about to say, a lot of my experience with the black cops and the Puerto Rican cops have been crazy. I think I had one bad experience with a white cop in New York, but whenever I had cops acting...
I never heard a white cop talking to... No, I'm lying. Yes,
When I had cops be nice to me in New York, they were white. Most times, they be talking to us crazy.
Really insane. Like,
and I'll be like, I'm a woman.
Listen.
What's up?
I never understood it. When I was like 14, I didn't understand it. Like, yo.
Yeah, not for real. Like, and the one time when I had a bad experience with a cop in New York, I was about 17 years old. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They was on some bullshit.
But you know what? I'm going to give them more respect than I'm going to give them daggone Jersey State troopers on them highways, right? F12 when it comes to them.
They be wildin'. But
but if you're watching,
if you Savannah, Georgia police though, hey, that's what my late husband was Savannah, Georgia police. Even though there's one cop out there that I don't F with, actually two. That Milk Dud dude, them dudes that attacked Tiffany. Yeah. This is before I met my late husband. But anyway, the other wild moment is Kanan lying to Davina, talking about, you know, I'm sorry to hear about dude.
That's when he started sounding like Curtis Jackson.
Okay, because I didn't understand. I was like, why would you even say that though? When you know.
Because he ain't is.
Remember, he talking about, remember, she was like, can you tell me the truth? He said, don't think about that. I swear to God, every man from New York, especially if they in the streets, they love to be like, no, don't even think that. That works with them dingy broads.
Nah, because they're banking on the chemtrails affecting your brain cells, you know, because you know it's chemtrails.
Is that what it is? Turned down was Davina's mom. Now we back on that. First of all, I was so disgusted when she walked in there. First of all, Loud and Davina talking about, so you can't act right, da-da-da-da-da-da. Then on top of that, she start these tears, talking about, ain't no man at home.
What are you talking about?
What does that have to do with anything? And let me tell y'all something. If you a mother, if you got tears, you better not go up in no goddamn school doing all that, embarrassing that girl, just being ghetto. I couldn't believe that.
It was very crackish. Like she was on the boys' quiet crack.
It was really bad. I was so disgusted. I felt so bad for her because I remember being in school and, you know, some kids having that type of situation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
damn. And it's always the nice kids, though, honestly. In my experience,
you feel bad for them. Like,
damn, I didn't know your mom was a crackhead. But I guess that wasn't nice because I didn't mean it in malice. I really.
Oh, you like, really said it to them?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? See, that's because you're from the Bronx.
I'll be like, damn, for real, like, damn, I didn't know your mom was a crackhead. That's crazy.
Why would you mention it?
Because she was there. Like, whoa, why is your mom, if she a crackhead, why is she trying to pick you up from school?
Hey,
like,
just stay home.
I don't think you want to go with
Brittany
her.
said stay home.
No, because I was, concerned. Like, I don't think you're supposed to go with her.
Yeah, because it's so crazy, though. But Davina's mom, I guess they're not saying she a crackhead, but she a little crackish. Mm-hmm. We gonna say that. And embarrassing and trifling.
And Davina said her baby sister knows that she can't trust her mother. That's why she don't fall asleep.
Yeah, it was wild. And it's gonna be interesting when when they start to reveal what's up with Davina. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I was also like, damn, like this episode is already real heavy. Like, get out of here, girl. Like, nobody else cares about this boy being dead.
You so stupid. But you know what? I didn't mention this. A turn up thing about one thing that I do like about Davina is I like the fact that that's Zora from Greenleaf, even though I couldn't stand her ass on Greenleaf.
She's from a couple of shows. That other show.
Child, Zora on Greenleaf, the girl who's playing Davina, she consistently, effectively, and efficiently pissed me off. Okay? Yeah. But so cute, so pretty, black girl magic all day, every day. But yeah, Davina, that situation with her mom was it was really bad. Kanan's attitude is turned down as well, y'all. I just find it interesting.
Be a brat?
How does he have an attitude?
He just killed the man. How I could just kill a man?
Give me something you can't understand. Like, how you in here with an attitude with your mother and acting like, because you won't put me on the block.
You iced me out.
You won't put me on the corner.
I'm going to put you in the corner.
He wanted to sit on the stoop so badly. I used to say that to my brother. You just want to stand out here and hold up this building? Why are you out here? You holding up the building. Why? And then I point to all of them. All of y'all got to stand up on the building and hold up the building. It's cold. Yeah. Go home. I used to look at my brother. I'm like, you live right across the street. It is warm in the house. Dinner is made. Why you don't want to go in the house? You just want to stand here in your Woolridge. Yo, what up, Papa? All of that. Come on, man. Ridiculous. And Kanan mad because he can't stand out there and do that with nobody.
There's a man, he was a local bum over there.
You know the dude who died?
Yeah.
Froze to death sitting in the chair thing?
Yeah.
I heard about that. But yeah, that was I don't understand Kanan's attitude towards his mother. Like, he acting like you messed up. You didn't do me a favor.
Yeah, you ruined everything.
You didn't stay in the child's place.
Ooh. He said he a grown man.
But you're not. Because if you were grown, you wouldn't have messed up.
And he a strong black man.
But the other thing is, stop it. If you grown, you can suffer the consequences of your actions. Do you want those, or you need mommy to still protect you? Because that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay? Please. The other turn down.
Act like...
like what?
He want to act like he really got it under control. Like, bro, you almost just got shot taking the garbage out. Like, you serious? You don't have it under control.
Doing your chores, brother. I'm a grown man. Child, please. But grown men be having chores too, so we ain't gonna do that. But you said you also turned down with homie's name, Symphony.
Oh yeah, cause come on, what is that? Symphony, and he not even chocolate. Like, how do you butterscotch name Symphony?
That's one of my favorite candy bars, Snickers and Symphony.
Which is a throwback. Symphonies.
Is you trying to?
I like them too. I'm just saying.
My God, my God, the shade that's being thrown today.
Nah, but like honestly, like what do you want me to call you? Phony, or you want me to call you simp? Like Symphony. I can't even believe she was really taking his name seriously. Like, nah, I just like to hear you talk, Symphony.
And let's talk about how Raquel talking. She be like, because the thing is what we doing. She talking her lips, you know what I'm saying? She was like, Kanan, what you doing?
Maybe she holding a razor.
I went to school with chicks. I was cool with some... I didn't do that stuff, but I remember chicks showing me how they did it and being like, really?
Unnecessary. You have pockets. That's at least
no, because you got to walk through.
I understand the metal detectors.
Yeah, we walked through metal detectors. That's when I was in Stevenson.
Walk around the metal detectors, and there really ain't no need for a VIP section in the middle of the dance floor, reckless checking.
Yeah, nah, that joint was crazy. It's ridiculous that I grew up walking through metal detectors.
Who knows that song?
They know that song.
Not everybody.
Oh yeah, not the youngers. The youngest. That's what we gonna call them.
Zs.
Gen Z, the youngest. That's what we gonna call them. All right. Damn, son, y'all. Kanan's friend had to go. Damn, son.
Damn.
Kanan's friend had to go. That's an unfortunate thing, but he had to. The other damn son situation is that Jukebox saw D-Wiz in the car with Uncle Lo.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with that? You saw her looking. Jukebox is cool as hell, though.
You keep saying Uncle Lou, and I'm thinking, don't stop.
Get it.
Yeah, Uncle Luke.
I wonder if the Doodle Brown contest. I wonder if they're gonna do something like that, because I remember that was happening back then. They had the block parties, but anyway, I wasn't allowed to go.
Church kids, you know.
Very, very strict parents. But anyway, very, very strict. You know, I hear about them and then I act like I was y'all
remember that? Oh my goodness.
Act like, I know, yeah.
You get it, as the day goes, you get like detail here, and then you be like, yeah, because you know such and such.
Yeah, I heard such and such was doing this. And people be like, you know, you just under the radar. How embarrassing. But it's whatever. Saved my life. Kept me a lot out of a lot of trouble. Everything was A-okay with me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Creep Ambassador Boy goes to the husband that punched his wife in the eye in the public. Had her in the public with her eyes shut.
Looking like the Walking Dead.
With the shiner on. He's trash.
Shiner.
And his damn misogyny was disgusting.
Yeah. That's kind of, I don't know, like, is it racism?
What?
They not showing Colombians in a good light.
But they were Colombian?
Yeah, his machismo was on 1,000. That wasn't good.
Toxic. Our sister-in-law is Colombian.
Pretty toxic.
The nieces and nephews, they have Colombian. Yeah. But I tell you, Colombians love Colombia. They love their country. Yo, remember she sent me a Colombian hat, sent me a Colombian scarf. She was like, because, I remember she told me, because Jasmine, you're Colombian. I said, how? And she talking about, because we're family. You're my sister. I'll never forget when she told me, can you stop calling me sister-in-law? And that's a cultural thing, though, where it was like, I said, what do you mean? You're my sister-in-law. She was like, no, because it's like, I didn't realize it was hurting her feelings. And because she was like, you're my sister now, because I'm married to your brother, you know, whatever. They divorced now, but yeah, I remember that. It was really crazy. And I said, okay, no problems. I mean, if it was
bringing up their divorce, like how I'm bringing up people's crackhead mothers, like
this is a fact. It's real. You know what? Anyway,
it's
get out my
life.
face. But you know, I'm so loyal. I would never call anyone my sister because this is my sister. You feel me? But you know, I said to her, I understand, and I told her that, and she started cracking up laughing. But I said, but you know, all right, no problem. Like, you know, yeah, sister. It was uncomfortable. It was a little sister. Like, but I understood because culturally, that's what they do, which makes all the sense in the world. Because technically, yes, you become my sister. But anyway, you stupid talking about was racism. The husband was trash. He really pissed me off, and I'm gonna be honest.
And he didn't even let her put no makeup on that thing. She really sitting here.
That's when you know someone needs to die.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that that's what's going to take place because when they was looking at him, I was like, I think they know that they need to remove the husband. The wife is going to be indebted to them, and she's going to make sure. Because I'm thinking that's why she's making sure that she was getting that word out, like, hey, come to us. Yeah. Because the thing is,
she's like, I need this dude like moved out.
I mean, being an abuser is horrible. Period. I no man should be putting his hands on a woman like that. And I ain't talking about y'all arguing and she mush you and you mush her. I'm talking about people that these dudes be really just stomping chicks out.
Yeah. Or maybe like shooting them in the foot or something.
Well. I just feel like why she ain't roundhouse kicked that dude after that? Because that's what I would have did.
I don't know.
I would have had, it's no way.
I'm sorry, damn.
Shot me in my foot.
I said,
yo, you stupid. That's a stallion, you stupid. Nah, but like there's dudes that really be doing that, but this is a whole nother level of abusing people. Like first of all, like I said, abusing a woman in private is bad, period. But when those dudes be abusing women in the public,
like it's 1920.
They don't think nothing of it. When he talking about my wife don't deal with business, why are you looking at my wife? Why are you talking like this?
Yeah.
Why are you shaming this woman in this way? And she out here with the shiner.
She really looked like the Walking Dead.
He not even saying, yo, go cover that up. He really wants everyone to know she
get her hair pulled back. Yo, like that's insane.
He want everyone to know she getting slapped around. I couldn't imagine, yo. You're wilding. Yeah. A pot of hot boiled water with some grits, y'all. Yeah. My grandma told me. And keep a cast iron skillet on the stove or at least hanging up on the wall. I got 3 knife sets for a reason. It's nothing. Ain't no dude doing that to me, just so y'all know. But just in case somebody lose their mind, I'm always prepared.
I know that there was a phone right there, like...
She's not even calling the police. But real talk, though, if we talk about domestic violence, the police don't do anything. It's always she had a bruise, so they would be able to file a report. But some of them, even if there's a bruise, I've seen situations or heard of situations where they really start asking questions. Do you want to file? What do you mean, do I want to? Help me. Why are you not helping that lady?
I blinked twice.
But no, it's really hard for, we've had family members who dealt with that, and women who had to move, be on the run, have order protections against people, and these dudes still up here showing up. And it's like, y'all, you the police, y'all don't want to beat him up for me?
Police! Police! Help!
Now that's when you need some help. But see, honestly, she doing right. Go get you a street dude to come and handle that. Because what you doing? You're not about to be beating on me. Crazy. Get out of here, Brittany. Anyway, Creep Ambassador Award also goes to, it should go to Rock. For putting in that order for dude to get killed, right? Little homie. But it doesn't, only because we explained why earlier. She had to do what she had to do. Yeah. Y'all feel me? So it's really one of those things. Some of y'all probably feel she deserves the Creep Ambassador Award. If you feel she does, let us know in the comments. But personally, I feel like I know she should get it, but I'm not giving it to her because she had to do what she had to do. It is what it is. It's business. You know what I mean? And he knew what it was.
He didn't because he's stupid, but...
Well, it's whatever. Yeah. I call BS on them giving little homie some poutine before killing him. Because for why?
Because who's killing the virgin? This ain't Conan the Barbarian.
What are you talking about,
man? You know when they were sacrificing the virgin? When James Earl Jones was
sacrificing the virgin? No, what I'm trying to say to you, I don't want to know about the movie. You got me sounding like Uncle Luke. I don't want to know about the damn movie. What I'm saying is, man, what you saying? What that got to do with this? They killed this boy, and then on top of that, he looked him in the face with the gun.
Well, he wasn't supposed to turn around.
He should have pulled the trigger. He was crying, I guess.
Bad. Yeah.
You got him some poutine. It was the best night of his life. Then you ruined it because you broke his heart for killing him.
Sweet thing, let me tell you about the world and the way things are.
Get out of here. Talk about D-Wiz.
That's his the song that he's repassed. You gotta sing it slow.
Poor D-Wiz. The other thing I call BS on is Big Bro Marvin with the white girl. It's a little so, and I'm like,
you look like a sexy witch. She said, "Oh, thank you."
That whole situation got me like.
My thing is I don't, especially because she's white. I don't understand how she's able to be all lovey-dovey in his face when she know that he killed her dog.
She don't know that though. Brittany keeps saying
this. She thinks that his sister killed her dog.
And I understand.
That's the same thing. I'm not effing with you if your sister killed my dog.
Exactly.
But
that you just said that because people don't understand why I cut entire families off once I have a problem with one. One of you. Everybody's gone. The whole crew. I've cut off a whole clan in our family. What are they? A family of 7? I got a problem with one. That means all of you because I know how at least me and my sister, right? You got beef with my sister. You say first of all, nobody want to hear my mouth because Erica Miller said you can't handle my mouth, mother effer. Okay? Because
But then telling me I shouldn't talk about people's crackhead mothers.
Not on the thing.
Oh,
not on there. We can talk about it. I'm playing. Say what you want. Because who gonna check you, boo? I don't even talk like that, but it fit. It fit. Yeah. Who gonna check you, boo?
And if it do not fit, I'm gonna make it. Girl, you can take it.
Don't stop. Get it. But listen, the other thing that I call BS on is the white girl calling Jukebox Laverne, like we said earlier.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
And that whole thing where she was like, I don't know what I thought. When they was so,
when she was like, what you thought that I need your effing charity?
Yeah, she was on Eddie Kane. Yeah. Jukebox was like, I don't need your charity. So what you think? Because I have 1 or 2 drinks? I'm an alcoholic. But Jukebox be making them faces like, she's something else. But that whole situation.
I don't know what I was thinking. Then I wasn't even going to buy it because it's an ugly shirt. Yes, you was. You just asked me if I want you to buy it.
But the whole situation with her, I personally just feel is.
And I didn't like those curls that she had in her head.
Yeah. They did change it up. It was. I mean, but technically, that's the '90s look. With the, the white girls was kind of doing that.
I ain't like that. It made her look weird.
But technically, that's the '90s look. With the, the white girls was kind of doing that.
I ain't like that. It made her look weird.
I think the whole situation is a little like, don't get me wrong though. I was one of those kids, like, when I got a little older, I would hang out in the village and stuff like that in my late teens. I mean, not during that. I was younger for this time they have going on. But I'm talking about when I was older, which was, later, than the setting that they have going on. But still, like, it's not odd that she's hanging with a white girl. It's just the situation is odd. I think, I don't know. I just needed a little bit more context, maybe, or...
I'm sure they'll give us more.
I think that before introducing her, we should have seen her doing some singing thing or something. And having to see her.
They just kind of told us.
She just came into play. That kind of was like you know what I'm saying? So that's why I call BS on the whole situation. Both white girls I call BS on. It's just a whatever. As far as predictions are concerned, I'm hoping, this isn't necessarily a prediction, this is a hope. I'm hoping that Marvin being with this white girl, that it's a play, that there's something going on, that Rock instructed him to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm hoping for, and that there's more to this than meets the eye, okay? Yeah. But I wonder, though, if there's going to be a showdown between and Marvin.
Rock, paper, and scissors.
Okay. Like, there's going to be a situation. I don't know, because Marvin, you can see that there's like a little bit of a power struggle there. Mm-hmm. The other thing is, I think Symphony is not who he appears to be. She thinks he's the ops.
Or another.
You think he's the ops? I'm thinking that he's somebody else. He's actually someone in the drug game, actually. Like, he might be, someone with some power in that world. The other thing came. What?
I was just thinking about his "Now that we found love, what are we gonna do?"
His vest
outfit.
Yeah, I didn't like that vest either. It wasn't a good look. The other thing is, homie, what's his name? The dude Joey Badass is playing. Unique.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. Unique is an interesting one. First episode, I liked Unique.
Yeah.
I liked his acting.
I feel like he's gonna be getting a little slimy soon.
This episode, there were certain scenes that I was kind of like, when it came to his acting, or just the way he was coming off. I thought it was funny when he was like, was it that one? Was that this episode where he was like, when they met up at the,
No.
That was the first episode when they met up at the cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. But I think that, the cop, obviously, is going to be some stuff going down with him. And I think, I imagine his partner is going to be the one to dime him out because she's going to find out that he's dirty or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Kanan, I think he's going to continue to give attitude because it's like, I think we're all wondering when is Rock going to put him on the block, right? Mm-hmm. And what mother is going to do that, right? Well, we know some mothers do.
Yeah.
And that's not good. It's not a good thing at all. I come from the era of, my stepfather, not Brittany's father, my mother's first husband, he was that. You feel me? It wasn't in our house. We never saw it. I just knew it as a kid. Like, I knew, like, that's what, because when you see in money and stuff like that, you just know.
When you know, you know.
But most drug dealers, at least the ones that I know in New York, especially when they really doing things, they don't want their kids to do it. They make moves to make sure that they not, you know what I'm saying? It's not in the house or whatever. People who be having that stuff in the house, those the grimy ones. Those ones, they're on that's some other stuff. You feel me? But, so I really respect and I like what Rock is doing. And that's what I predict. I predict she's going to just be constantly trying to not involve him, but she's gonna lose the battle.
It's over for that already.
It is. And Kanan, when he said in the other episode, what you Why you kick me here then?
Yeah. Good question.
And what the dude said to him before when he was like, "Yo, he's your son and his father. He was in it no matter what." I do not
remember that man's name. I feel like they say a whole sentence to say his name.
Sound like they saying Tricepticon or something like that. Optimus Prime. Nah, but so y'all tell us what y'all thought of episode 2 and what's up. And to everybody, because we were supposed to do episode 1, we are going to be uploading it. I had orders that I had to fill, so yes. I couldn't focus on doing this. So, but we're putting up the episode 1. Also, next week we will be early and on time. We won't be having any issues. But hi, and we're glad to be back. Later.
It feels so good to be back.
Yep, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO. It's been a minute.